Apart from the intensity of the feeling, is there any other difference between surprised and astonished? Edited. Surprise, verb, cause, someone, to feel mild astonishment or shock. Capture, attack, or discover suddenly and unexpectedly. This URL astonish, verb, surprise or impress, someone, greatly. This URL, off topic. To me, it is surprising that the same dictionary should use surprise to explain astonish, and vice versa. In the following passage, from an old issue of the English Teaching Journal, surprised and astonished are said to have a difference in meaning, other than the intensity of the feeling. The university professor slipped his arm round the waist of the housemaid just as his wife entered the room. "Really, George," she exclaimed, "I'm surprised at you." "To the contrary, my dear," he replied, "it is we who are surprised. You are astonished." This was published about 45 years ago, even though the anecdote seems to antedate it by over a century, as referenced by Eric Cole in his comment below. In addition, I've been told such use of surprise is outdated. All this said, here is my question: is this use of surprise, catching somebody red-handed, still current usage?
To surprise someone can also mean to catch them by surprise, usually in some surreptitious, and often improper, act. The professor quips that his wife has surprised him and the housemaid in illicit canoodling. Added. Yes, a sense of catch in the course of a, usually, improper act is still current. Here are some recent uses from Google. Police calls, April the 25th to the 27th, another burglar surprised in the act, Orange County Register, 4/28/2008 authorities said the killer struck when the other men surprised him trying to steal an ultralight plane. Tin TV, 6/14/2012 morning. Found it last night at my cat food bowl thief. The food on my carport is not in fact the raccoons, but is a big stray dog that I surprised in the act last night. Now I gotta figure out what to do. Fun stuff on the bayou. Daily Kos, The Breakfast Club, the 4th of June 2014.
Oxford Learners' Dictionaries make some distinction. See usage note under astonish. Surprise, to give somebody the feeling that you get when something happens that you do not expect or do not understand, or something that you do expect does not happen. To make somebody feel surprised. The outcome didn't surprise me at all. Astonished, to surprise somebody very much. The news astonished everyone. Interestingly, astonish comes from the word for, hence, strike like thunder.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.